Set this up. So I have a couple different platforms I'm going live on today. So hey guys, um, just wanted to come on here today and show you guys how I'm going to do my makeup today. It's the same way I always do my makeup, nothing crazy. It'll be my same usual routine. But I also am going to show you guys how I refresh and revive my curls on this quick weave. This is a quick weave that I did. Minimal leave out quick weave. Hey, minimal leave out quick weave. Very, very small amount of leave out. And this is a versatile, no, this one is called a flip over quick weave. That's what I have in right now. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys how I refresh the curls, how I blend my hair, because my hair is out here. So I'm going to show that. But before we get started with all of that, I want to go ahead and eat my lunch because I have not eaten anything yet today. So we're going to go ahead and have some lunch together, and then I'm going to do my makeup. Oops. Let me use some Say Chew lip gloss. Hey, Black is Beautiful. What's up? What's going on? All right, I just put some lip gloss on because my lips are really dry. And I'm only going to be on for about an hour today. I don't plan to be on for too long. But I am live on a couple different platforms. So bear with me if I'm looking all different directions. I have Amazon Live over here. I have TikTok Live over here. And then I have YouTube Live on over here. So this is my first time trying to go live on multiple. Okay, TikTok is showing me something. I'm still getting used to TikTok. I'm not sure how to use it just yet, but I am learning. So yeah, if something isn't right on TikTok, let me know. But at the same time, I'm not too savvy with TikTok, to be honest. But today, for lunch, I did grab some Dave's Hot Chicken. Me and my son love us some Dave's Hot Chicken. So anytime I get Dave's Hot Chicken, I always know I'm going to have leftovers, and I'm going to share it with my eldest boy. He loves him some Dave Hot Chicken. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. I'm going to start off by eating my lunch. I already put some ice in my cup. I'm just pouring some of this milk tea. We went to H Mart last night, me and the kids, and got a whole bunch of goodies from H Mart. Make sure, huh? Can you turn Bluetooth on? Where? On my phone. Just swipe down and press it. Okay. Hopefully that didn't mess up the live, you guys. Hopefully you can still hear me. If you can still hear me on TikTok, let me know because the Bluetooth just kicked in. So if no, you could. It didn't actually connect. Oh, it didn't connect. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So that it wouldn't. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we went to Yes Market, H Mart last night. Not even last night. It was like midday. We went to H Mart, got a whole bunch of snacks and goodies. We love going to H Mart. And so we got some milk tea. That's one of my favorite things from there. I also like the udon cup of noodles. So we always get the udon cup of noodles. We got like the pre-cooked rice. Where you from? We're in DC. We're in DC. So yeah, we'll have good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna be doing my makeup today. I'm also gonna be doing, thank you. I'm also gonna be doing a refresh on my hair. So if you're curious how I get this hair back from looking so like dry, from looking so dry and like tangled up, I use a couple different products to like detangle my hair, brush it out.
That's good.
It's good, right? You want some?
Yeah.
My daughter, my eldest daughter is here.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome. Of course, we got the Dave's sauce right here. I always get a big cup of it because I just like to dunk everything in it. I don't like the packets. I can't like dip everything properly. So, thank you. These nails were sent to me. They were sent to me by Alili Nails. This is a brand that sent them to me to review. Love them. It's my first time wearing them. But this is the yellow butterfly nails. And then they sent me the pink bow nails in extra large, long, I should say, XL. So yeah, and I forgot to get my sandwich with cheese on it. I usually get one with cheese and one without, but you know. So yeah, I always just dip it. What are you guys up to today? I have some videos I need to create. So I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm gonna do my makeup, fix my hair, so I can go ahead and record. Some content. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This Dave sauce is so good, especially with the fries. Make sure you guys give me some hearts. I'm gonna get started with my makeup as soon as I finish eating. I was too hungry to let that food keep sitting there. Hello. Thank you. You guys like this cup? This cup is from Beast Blender. It's a part of the Beast Blender. Thank you. I'm gonna show how I get this back looking decent. Right now it's looking a little crazy, but I'm gonna show you guys how I get it back looking good. Hey Elisa, what's going on? Haven't seen you in here in a bit. It's been a little hot minute. We're just gonna eat some lunch before we get started. Thank you. I'm about to show you guys where the nails are from. The nails are from Alili Nails. I think that's how you pronounce it. Alili. Alili Nails. These are the yellow butterfly, and these are the pink bow nails. But I really like the packaging. This is my first time trying their nails. They sent them over to me to review. So I have to record a video for it. So, oh my gosh, are you serious? No wonder I haven't seen you. Is everything okay? I'm going to be praying for you. No wonder I haven't seen you. Hi. Hi from Kenya. But, yeah, I'm going to definitely be praying for you. The charm bracelet, this is my Pandora. Thank you. Whew, I'm so glad I got this food because I was not going to be able to do anything. Oh, what a blessing. Good. Good. Happy birthday to him. That's a blessing. Good. Try these kids know they can give you a scare. But that's a blessing he made it through. 18, what a big year. He's an adult, or so they say. I don't know. Our eldest just turned 16. So it's interesting. It's interesting. To say the least. Mm-hmm. Genevieve, Joyce is calling. You can't use FaceTime?
Oh, I can.
She's
I
calling.
was just hanging up.
You did like we did. You did like we did. The top 3, 2 years. Like almost back to back for the top 3 kids. And then like a 10-year gap. We did the same thing. Same exact thing. Thank you.
I can't call her.
You can't? You have to get Dad's phone. She's probably trying to drop off the baby. But she's going to have to wait till I finish working.
I'll just text her.
Okay. Yeah, except we have 5. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see. I'm still trying to figure out TikTok Live. I do not know. Yeah, no, I feel you. Not yet. Way too soon for that. Way too soon for grandkids. Way too soon for that. That's what I said. Way too soon for that.
You got like 10 more years.
I don't know why. I am literally trying to figure out TikTok Live. I don't know. What is this messages? Do you know how this works?
No.
Me neither. I'm trying to figure out how this works. I don't know what's going on. It's showing me all type of stuff, but I don't know how to use TikTok Live. I have no idea how to use TikTok Live. And this little thing is going crazy, and I don't know what to do with this. I think maybe you can swipe to the side. Oh, here it goes. You swipe to the side to figure out what's going on. Okay. Okay. It looked like somebody was trying to send a message, but I couldn't figure out. I don't know. If you guys know how to make how I can check messages. I think people are trying to send me messages, but I don't know how to check it. Anyway, if you guys know, let me know. You guys on TikTok probably know. Hi, Capricia. I'm not sure. Maybe it's this button right here. It's so many buttons on TikTok Live. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I'm not going to worry about it. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Yes, the hair. I'm going to show you guys how I refresh the hair and style the hair. I just wanted to give me some food in me first. Now we're going to go ahead and get started with the live. I just had to eat some lunch. I don't know about you guys, but I can't even focus when I'm hungry. Just eating some Dave's hot chicken real quick for some lunch. And then we'll get started. I'm just looking through. See if I missed anything. One thing about TikTok, they're going to show you every single person that come in. I'm getting confused. There's so much activity on there. So, yes, no problem at all. I'm about to show you guys all the products. But the top ones that I use are these. Obviously, a water bottle as well. Yeah. So it would be the GLEEmade Styling Mousse. That's going to give you that soft hold. And then I also use the Fenty Water Boy. This is by Fenty Hair. And then these are like kind of the toppers that I use. Thank you. The GLEEmade Silk Serum and the Beach Wave Major Movement are kind of like the toppers. And then I use the GLEEmade Edge Control to tame my hair down because my hair is natural and I do have my hair out in the front. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I do. And then I use this brush, this dimming brush, to go ahead and detangle and get the curls to kind of pop. Okay, so that's the process I use. So I'm about to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm pretty much done eating my food. Anytime I get Dave's hot chicken, I can only use half. Only eat half. But my middle son loves some Dave's hot chicken, so it never goes to waste. He will always tear up some Dave's hot chicken. He loves chicken. It's like one of his favorite things. He never gets tired of chicken. Okay. Yes. So the nails, I already told everybody else already, but the nails are from a brand called Alili Nails. This is their pink bow nails in extra long, extra long. And these are their yellow butterfly nails. So very cute. All right, I'm gonna move this food out of the way, see if maybe my daughter wants to finish this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It didn't take long for you to answer that question. Didn't take long at all. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I have all my drinks back here. All right, let's get started with our makeup. And if you see me kind of looking around, it's because I'm live on 3 platforms right now. I have my Amazon Live over here, TikTok Live in the middle, and YouTube Live on the left. So that's why I'm kind of looking around. I feel like I want to open a window. It feels cold in here to me, and I feel like it's warm outside. So I'm going to just open the window real quick. And get a little warm air in here. All right. Oh, hey. You were coming right now?
Yeah, we gotta go.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm asking to the boys, because she hasn't taken a nap, so I'm gonna give her her pacifier.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I'm working right now. I didn't realize you were coming now. No problem. Okay. So that's my niece. She's coming over to drop off my great niece. So we'll see how this goes. may have to cut the live short, but I was hoping to at least get an hour today. That was my goal, is to be on here for an hour. So we shall see. We shall see. Genevieve, they're coming right now. So yeah, if you could just, I don't know, I guess just um keep Junie situated for another 45 minutes.
She said she's coming in.
Okay. Because I'm trying to finish this. All right.
We would be going upstairs anyway.
Okay.
Let's go upstairs with her.
Okay, cool. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I want to do is put some toner on my skin. We're going to do makeup first, and then we'll do hair after. Oh, okay. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is the Fenty toner. And this is my favorite toner because it really does target hyperpigmentation. It helps to even out your skin, any blemishes, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, or circles. Now, my hair is getting in the way, so I'm going to put this little headband on. Oh my gosh, I did not know you were here too. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. I wish I had known. I'm like, why didn't, it's all good. I'm like, yes. Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. It's been so long since I haven't seen.
Just look, the birthday party, right?
Oh, yes, Genevieve's right. But that was so brief. I feel like it was so. I was so
Yeah,
distracted.
everything was.
Yeah.
It's your favorite.
Thank you. Right.
Oh, girl, look at these feet. I need a pedicure. Favorite
I
daughter.
use yeah.
I'm the favorite daughter.
No, Nanny can't.
No,
Your
I'm
granddaughter.
the favorite daughter of all daughters.
Oh Lord, you know who you dealing with. Okay, so we started off with our toner. I'm just putting this on to kind of keep my hair back a little bit. Hopefully this works to just keep my hair back. So this is the Fenty toner. I swear by this stuff because it literally helps to keep your skin nice and even. And then the next thing I go in with is my Fenty moisturizer. This moisturizer is bomb. I've been using it for years. The only other moisturizer that I found that I like as much as this one was the Mary Kay, but that went out. That like was discontinued, and I never found another moisturizer that I liked as much of it. For a while, I used to use the La Roche-Posay. I used to use that one, but for the price, I just didn't feel like it was giving me anything for the price I was paying for it. So I've literally been using the Fenty for years now, and I really still do love it. Like I have some, I have some blemishes and spots, but that's more hereditary and not so much like skin issues. So, I really do swear by the Fenty products. I do have them linked in the description. I do have them linked on my Amazon store as well as in the product listed on TikTok as well as YouTube. If you're trying to find them on YouTube, just press the little shopping bag. You hit the shopping bag and then you'll be able to scroll through the products that I recommend. Same thing on TikTok. If you just hit the little shopping bag, all the products that I recommend will start to pop up. So definitely check that out. And yeah, let's move on to the next step of the process. So the next thing that I always do is my primer. The primer that I've been testing out lately, let me see here. The primer that I've been testing out mostly lately is the Power Grip Primer, and this is by e.l.f. I heard so many good things about this and never tried it, but then I went to a YouTube event and they gave me a huge bag full of products, and this was in there, and I was really happy because I'm like, I've been meaning to try this, never did, and now I have the perfect excuse because it was in my bag. So that YouTube event I went to was probably about 3 weeks ago. And I tell you, they gave me so much stuff I didn't even, still haven't been able to test out almost half of the stuff. But I definitely tried out this primer and it does work. It grabs your makeup. It kind of makes your makeup kind of stick really good. It has like this, I don't know what texture you would call it, but kind of like tacky. So it kind of just grips your makeup to it and it's good. I also got this top from the YouTube event that I went to. The event was in New York. It was right at the Chelsea Piers. YouTube is a part of Google, so Google has a space. It has an event space in New York City and Manhattan in the Chelsea Pier area. And so I went to that event and it was dope. Of course, I mean, you wouldn't expect anything less from YouTube, but it was definitely a dope event. And like I said, they blessed us with a whole bunch of products. So I'm slowly but surely making my way through those. One thing they also gave us were these nice set of brushes. These brushes are so nice. They're from BK Beauty, which is also a brand that is created and developed by a YouTuber, which I love to support. Obviously, woman owned. And yeah, I was like, ooh, let me go ahead and support. Thank you. Yeah, the nails, these nails were sent to me. The brand is called Alili Nails. I tried to tag them, but I don't think they're able. Oops. I don't think they're able to be tagged. So yeah, I don't think they're able to be tagged. But if you guys have questions about the nails, I can definitely try to leave it once the video is over. I can definitely try to leave it in the description of the video. Now, what I am gonna do is put something on my lips to just hydrate my lips before. So this one is by Ole Henriksen. And I think this one is the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. This one is really, really nice. It goes on really smooth. It has like a citrusy kind of smell. So if you don't like too strong a smell, I mean, it does give you that citrusy smell, but I don't know, I kind of like it. I feel like it's doing something. I don't know, but I like it. So then we're going to go ahead and move on to our foundation now that we've prepped the skin. And when you use a primer, you do want to give it a second to kind of like absorb and kind of just like sit on the skin. So definitely, hold on one second, guys. So definitely, yeah, let your primer dry down. So today we're going to be using, what are we using? Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in 385. So we'll go ahead and use a few pumps. We'll use a few pumps. And again, we're going to use our BK Beauty brush. We're going to use the small kabuki for our foundation. And the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of press it into the skin. And after we press it in, we will smooth the skin out. I mean, excuse me, smooth the product out. So just kind of work the product all over. Whoops. My hair is getting stuck. Work the product all over. Thank you, Harper. Appreciate you. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. And if you click in the description box, there's a link to my Amazon. I'm live on Amazon right now. So there's a link to my Amazon that you can check out. And it's in the description box. So now that all the makeup is kind of distributed everywhere, now I'm just going to go in and make sure everything is smooth. But that first step, I always just want to make sure I'm pressing the product into the skin. And now I'm smoothing the product out. Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you, BJ. All right, there we go. So that looks really good. It's a really good color match. I'm very, oh, thank you for the follow. I'm not even checking. I don't know. I'm still getting used to, I'm really trying to still get used to TikTok. So thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate you all. Your nails are super pretty. Thank you so much. Blessed beyond measure. Thank you so much. These nails are from a brand called Alili Nails. I did try to tag them, but I couldn't figure out how to do so. So if you guys have any ideas about that, definitely I'm open to any suggestions and help. Cause I don't know how to check everything. Okay. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my bearings on TikTok Live because it's only my second time on TikTok Live. Now with Amazon and YouTube, I'm a little more comfortable because I've been on here live several more times than that. All right, so now let me go ahead and grab my concealer. Here we go. So the concealer we're going to use today is by the Lip Bar. Okay, looks like something from Amazon just shipped. Yeah, I'm just doing my makeup today. So we started with our foundation. Now we're moving on to our concealer. And the concealer we're using today is by the Lip Bar. It's their Quick Conceal in color Caramel 1. I really like this one because it has a nice, full, bouncy texture to it. And it just goes on the skin really nicely. It has just a nice texture to it. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate that. That's so nice of you to do. Appreciate it. So now we're going to use our BK Beauty brush in 115 to go ahead and press the product in. I used to use a beauty blender for this, but I find a brush works better because it doesn't take as much as the product away. The blender really soaks up a lot of the product, and then you have to end up adding a whole lot more. But the brush really allows the product to stay deposited where you put it instead of immediately just being soaked up and soaked away. I put a little over my eye as well. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Dana. And just blend. I'm trying to take a look at my battery life. I think my battery over here is about to die, so I'm about to put that on the charger real quick. Let me put this one on the charger real quick because I feel like this one, the battery is getting low. There we go. All right, cool. I don't want any of these devices to die. I'm live on 3 platforms right now. It's my first time doing this, but I'm hoping it saves a little bit of time and allows me to connect with more people at one time. So now I'm just using the blender to kind of diffuse the edges. I gotta lift up my leggings. Keep rolling down on my stomach. That's what happens when you eat a big thing of Dave's chicken before you go live. Your leggings keep rolling down. All right, so we're just gonna use this blender to kind of diffuse the edges of our makeup. so that our makeup doesn't have like really harsh lines. And then we're going to go ahead and use a brush to do the same thing again. I'm going to grab a nice big fluffy brush and just brush out the edges, excuse me, the edges of the makeup so that the concealer starts to blend into the foundation. And I know this seems like a lot of steps, but this is a very beginner friendly makeup look, because this one, in the end, it doesn't end up looking too overly made up. You know, in the end, it just looks pretty normal. It doesn't look like you have a whole lot of makeup on. I know it's hard to believe, but it really doesn't in the end. It looks very natural. So now we're going to go ahead and grab our Fenty powder. This is our Fenty loose powder, and this is in shade Banana. And I'm just going to grab a powder puff. With this nail, that's going to be interesting. I'm just going to grab a powder puff, just dip it in, and apply powder under the under eye. All the areas that we actually put our concealer, we're just going to use the powder to set all of that. The powder is in shade Banana, so I could have went a little deeper. I think they have like Pecan, another setting powder color that they have, I believe is like Pecan or something like that. But I went with the Banana powder. But I definitely want to try that browner shade of powder that they have. I think that one could work really well too. Now, as you can see, I don't bake. I don't cake up a lot of powder and let it bake and let it sit for a long period of time. As soon as I apply my powder, I immediately dust it away because I don't want that, you know, caked up look. I just want the liquid products to be. Thank you for following. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the hearts, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow. Do all that good stuff. On YouTube, we are almost at 100K. I think we're at 90K right now on YouTube. So if you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. It is free. And yeah, we are on the move to 100K. I'm hoping we can get there by December, or at least by 2026, the beginning of 2026. So yeah, if you guys would subscribe, that would be amazing. On TikTok, I'm not sure how many we have right now, but I think we're close to 5K. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're close to 5K. Okay, so now that we've dusted everything together, let's go ahead and do our contour. I used to use contour powder, but now I use a contour cream contour. I really like how it works. It really brings a nice, like, I don't know, texture to the contour that I really like. Now, of course, I use the cream, but I also set it with a powder so that it kind of goes where it wants and yeah, and stays in place. So I like this cream contour that I've been using. It's from Makeup Revolution. And yeah, I really like it. And you can literally just place it right in the cheekbone area to give you a little more definition. There you go. And then of course you're going to use your blush as well to define this area. And I always put some a little on the temples as well. Got this window open and now I'm like, I can feel the pollen. The sniffles are getting started now because I'm like, whew. I'm in DC and yeah, the pollen is outrageous. Ah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. The nails are from a brand called Alili Nails. Hi, Anne Marie. Yeah, the nails are by a brand called Alili Nails. And I tried to tag them in the video, but I wasn't able to. New subscriber, thank you so much, Sunshine. Appreciate you. Hello, hello. Appreciate you. If you guys are curious about any of the products I'm using, I do have them tagged. So just press the little shopping bag and you'll be able to see. Thanks for the follow, Fabian. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for the follow. Make sure you guys are giving me a heart. Make sure you are subscribing. Hit that follow button so you don't miss any new content. Like I said, I'm going to try to go live on all the platforms soon. Hi. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm going to be styling the hair soon as I finish the makeup. So the hair just kind of needs a refresh. It's kind of tangled. It needs to be detangled. Some of the curls are just not popping the way they should be. So I'm definitely going to refresh the curls, detangle the hair, diffuse the hair, and show you all the products I use to get these curls looking nice and juicy and full. I'm going to do that right after we finish our makeup. We'll do that after our makeup is done. All right, so we got our contour, whoops. We got our contour cream on. Let's go ahead and do our blush. Well, actually, we need to set the contour with a powder because you don't want to just leave it without a powder. I like this powder because it has a reddish tint to it. So it's going to give you some color and some lift to where you just put the contour. I love how this works. This is by Juvia's Place, and this one is called Blush Rogue in Volume 3. And I just love this contour shade. So pretty. Has some nice depth to it. That reddish brown shade to give you some nice color. Make sure you guys hit that heart to give me some likes. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so now we are going to use our Buttermelt blush. This is by NYX. Oops. Let me open this down here. Let me open this here. Now let me get a brush for the blush. We need a blush brush. Here we go. Here is a blush brush. This shade is so pretty. It's like a peachy coral shade. It looks really, really nice on melanin skin. I love to over blush. I always do too much. It's just my signature. I've been doing this since I first started doing makeup. I just love to over blush. Honestly, a major reason why is because blush is one of the first things to go as your makeup wears. It is truly one of the first things to go. So I always overdo blush. Thank you, Marlon. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. There we go. I love adding blush to all the high points on my face, all the areas where I place my. Now, let me know if you guys can still hear me. I was just randomly getting a call. I always over blush. I was just saying that. I always over blush. Blush for me is one of the things that like goes away from your makeup. It's like the first thing to go. So I always overdo it with the blush. And yeah, it's just the way I always have done my makeup because I really like to maintain the blush color for as long as possible. So that means I always apply more. I always apply more because blush is literally the first makeup product on your face to go. It literally just evaporates. We need to do our eyes. Yeah, we need to do our eyes. Here we go. I was looking for my angled brush. This is my angled brush. And I always just grab a deep brown shade to do my eyes with. So I just grabbed a makeup palette. This is the deepest brown shade that I have. So I'm just going to grab this and do my eyes. I don't ever do black. I mean, I guess you could do black, but the hairs on my eyes are already black, on my eyebrows are already black. So I think using black would be a little too severe. So I always just use deep brown. And just go exactly where my eyebrows are. And these hairs in the front, I just flick going up. And the hairs that go back, I just, you know, brush them in the direction that they go. So I naturally have an arch in my eyes. I do not get my eyebrows waxed. I never get my eyebrows waxed. I don't have enough hair on my eyebrows to be getting them waxed. My eyebrows are already thin and not dark. So I do not wax my eyebrows at all. I used to pluck them, but I don't even do that anymore because I'm like, bruh, I won't have any eyebrows left if I start taking any away. And when I want them shaped, I just use makeup to shape them, and it's fine. It is absolutely fine. There we go. So yeah, I don't create that shape. That's the shape that just naturally comes. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. There we go. So yeah, there we go. So now that we've done that, we do have to do our mascara, our liner, and then we need to do our lips. So we will go ahead and grab our liner. Now, the liner that I use is the NYX Epic Ink liner, and this liner is fire. I have this one in Edit Black. This is what it looks like. Ooh, why am I getting sleepy, y'all? Happy Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday. Thank you. All right, so we're just gonna pop this bad boy open. I'm gonna grab my little mirror and go ahead and get started. Let me get a little closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. Always just start with a diagonal line straight down from the crease to the corner of my eye, then go to the side. And then start filling in. I always perfect the wing first, then I go ahead and do the line across the eye. But I always want to make sure the wing is how I want it before I do anything else. So yeah, that wing looks good. So then, hi, child of God. So then I'll go in and do the inner corner. I always overline the inner corner. So I always overline the inner corner. Hi. And then I add a little bit to the waterline. And there we go. Yes, thank you. Yes, I love when I love doing just a little bit extra on the inner corner. It really does like create that almond shape eye that you kind of want to go for, just to enhance. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Just to enhance what the eye shape looks like. So then I usually close it up. Yeah, just for a little more definition, absolutely. So then I usually close it up, redistribute some of the liquid, and open it up again and start on the wing on the opposite side. I always try to start with the wing first. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me move a little closer. I always try to start with the wing first, perfect that, and then move on. It looks like this one is getting a little dry. It's starting to run out. I can always tell when it's starting to run out because it's harder to get that nice sharp line at the tip of the pen. So it's time for me to open up a new one. But I just always try to get every last drop of product out of these liner pens before I open up a new one. But it's probably time because you want that nice crisp line. And when the pen is starting to run out, it's nearly impossible to get. And again, we're going to do the inner corner. Get that definition there. And there we go. So not too painful. All right, so let us close this bad boy up. Yeah, that might have been one of the last times we can use this one, because it looks like our poor little liner is running low on ink. All right, now I'm looking for our mascara. This is another item that came in my bag from YouTube, is the elf liner, or not liner, elf mascara. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it came out, it still came out good. Even with the pen kind of running out, it still came out good. So thank heaven for that. Okay, here we go. So this is the elf, what we call this? Elf lash extender. And it does a great job on the top and bottom lash. So we'll use it for both today. And I don't think we're gonna put on lashes today. So we'll just do like 2 rounds of mascara, since we're not gonna do lashes today. And if you guys are curious about any of the products I'm using, you can click the shopping bag at the bottom of the screen and check out all the products I'm recommending today. Or I'm trying today, I should say. So we'll do the bottom lash line as well. And if you have questions, feel free to go ahead and leave a comment. If you don't see something or have questions about something. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. I don't know if this is a good time to go live. I usually go live at night, but I really have a lot going on tonight. And I have to get up so early tomorrow that I was like, let me see if I can just go live midday on a Sunday. But I find like on the weekends, it's better to go live at night, because that's when most people are kind of just lounging and want to like watch and hang out. But you guys let me know, when are you most likely to watch live? Obviously right now. I'm like, I'm asking the wrong group of folks. Because clearly, whenever you have time, I know that's right, right? Why be choosy? When you see the notification come up, click. Just click the notification. Thank you for following, Don. Appreciate you. Thanks for following. Thank you guys for giving hearts. Really appreciate that. Okay, there we have it. There's the low. Oh, right. I didn't do the upper lash. Let me do the upper lash on here. Yeah, it definitely varies, I'm sure. It varies for me too. I'm like, bro, it's so hard to be consistently doing things at the same time, on the same day, every week. Like, some people are so consistent. They're like, I will always be live at 8 o'clock on Friday nights, Sunday nights, and Wednesday afternoons. Like, how do you do that? And they literally stick to it. And I'm so jealous, because I'm like, yo, my life is so crazy. I can barely make sure my kids are in bed at their bedtime, let alone I'm on live, ready 3 days a week at the pre-prescribed time. Like, bruh. The thought of it gives me a headache. All right. Let us wipe. I'm going to just grab a baby wipe. Just grab a baby wipe. Wipe the lip balm off that I have on right now so that we can apply. Thank you for the follow, good girl. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. All right. There we go. Okay. And then we are going to spray down our face. First, we're going to use, whoops, our matte veil setting spray. This one is from Ulta. I actually prefer the Urban Decay All Nighter, but I'm all out. So we'll go with the Ulta version. Woo! I usually do that before I put my mascara on, but here we are. And you want to make sure after you're fully drenched, you go ahead and, I have a fan. Where's my fan? I think my child took my fan. I have a fan that does this, but I don't know where my fan is. So we'll just use our hands. I believe you. Yes. Believe me, because it is wild in this house. Hello, Kristen. Hello, my. Hello, Rissy. What's going on? All right, so now let's go ahead and do our lips. I think today we are going to do, what should we do today? I always do a red lip. It's literally my favorite way to do my lips, but I feel like we should do something different today because I just always do a red lip. So let's step outside the box. Let's do Sweet Berry and Grape Twist. These are GLEEmade lipsticks. I love these lipsticks. They're super matte and they stay. Hi, Beretta King. What is going on? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen your name pop up in literally like years. So how are you? So yeah, this is Sweet Berry. This is a GLEEmade lipstick and it is in the matte liquid lipstick formula. So we are going to apply, this is a rich, deep fuchsia shade. Really beautiful shade of deep pink fuchsia. It has that bluish tint that is absolutely gorgeous. Love this shade so much. Such a black, brown girl friendly shade that you can literally wear it on its own. And it also looks gorgeous with a lip liner. But it's very rare you see a bright fuchsia shade that is a blue base that's so brown girl friendly. But that really blue undertone makes it extremely wearable for brown girls, which is hard to find a pink that is brown girl friendly and you don't need a liner for it. So I worked really hard to develop this shade, and I'm really, really proud of this shade. Now you can amp, this color is called Sweet Berry, and this is from GLEEmade. You can find this on Amazon or on GLEEmade.com. This is my own personal brand, GLEEmade. I sell hair, wigs, weaves, ponytails, synthetic and human hair, as well as beauty products. The styling mousse that I'll be using later today is a mousse that I developed. I have a silk serum that I use as well. It's a serum that I developed for hair and silk presses. And this is the shade Sweet Berry. absolutely gorgeous. I will also add, yes, absolutely, yes. So it's actually a little cheap. You can get it on Amazon. It's a little cheaper on the on my website. Amazon charges a couple fees, so I have to kind of upcharge on Amazon. But yeah, you can also just get it there. But I know some people prefer to order through Amazon. And this next shade I'm going to use as a liner. Again, you don't have to use a liner for this shade. It is absolutely gorgeous, even without a liner for melanin skin. But this is a really pretty rich purple shade. This one is called Grape Twist. And it's deep, but it's not so dark that you can't like intimate that it's purple. And I really like that one. I really like that about it. Again, this is a liquid lipstick, but I'm using it as a liner. Blending it just a little bit. Making sure I don't put too much product on. You want to make sure you scrape whatever you're using as a liner. You want to make sure you scrape as much product off as possible. You don't want to overly apply this liquid lipstick when you're using it as a liner. You want to use as little as possible because a little goes a long way. And then just go back and clean up that line. Blend it out a little bit. And there you have it. Now you can absolutely put a, yes, it pop, right? Right, absolutely. It definitely makes it pop. And yes, it definitely makes it pop. And so by itself, it's beautiful. But even with the lip liner, it adds just this nice like oomph to the lipstick. And yeah, I think it looks really, really nice. Now, if you wanted to blend even more and you want the lip liner to not stand out as much, you can go back with Sweet Berry and blend out that line. Again, wipe a lot of this product off. You don't want this product like super caked up. You just want to use it to, you know, further diffuse and create that ombre. So you literally just concentrate this where the line is so you can get a good blend and decrease that line of demarcation. And make it softer. Hopefully you can see that that line of demarcation is becoming softer because you're just blending it out again. And you don't want to apply too much. You don't want this getting caked up. It is a matte lipstick, so you just want to apply just enough to give a nice ombre effect without any harsh lines. And so I think that that last step is so important. Can you spell the name? GLEEMADE. GLEEMADE. Yep. Right. And it gets much more blurred out and much less like defined by that harsh line. and it just gives you a really nice ombre. Now, of course, you can go on top of this with a nice clear gloss. My favorite clear gloss at the moment is the Lip Elixir from Sachu. It's a really nice clear, gives you a nice hydrated lip. Hello, Daniel. A nice hydrated lip. Oh, wow. We're at 75 minutes, you guys. We've been on live for an hour and 15 minutes. Just add that gloss on top. Try not to rub it too much on my lip color because I don't want to taint the clear. If you rub too hard, your clear gloss will turn into a color because you know how that goes. So you just want to make sure you're not rubbing too hard. You have enough product on here to apply the product without kind of touching the lip too much. See? You don't want to get it on the applicator brush. Otherwise, your clear gloss will turn pink. I'm trying to just get enough on here so it's not transferring onto my gloss wand. Very pretty. I think I like it matte better, to be honest. The gloss is pretty, but I don't know. I think I like it matte better. What do you guys think? I don't know, actually. I do. I like it, actually, glossy. I like it glossy. All right, so now we have to get this hair together. So again, this is a quick weave. My hair is out in the front. Very small amount of hair is out in the front. It looks good. And so now we are going to blend my hair into the quick weave, and then we are going to go ahead. Thank you. And then we're going to go ahead and get these curls back together, and then we're going to use our blow dryer to diffuse the curls, reduce frizz, detangle, all that good stuff. But first we're going to do my baby hairs, my hair. What do we got here? Okay. First step, add moisture. Now we're going to use our GLEEmade Edge Control, which I'm not sure where our GLEEmade Edge Control is. Let me grab one. I don't know where my other GLEEmade Edge Control is. I know I have one open, but you can never find stuff when you need it. So let me just open another one. If you guys are interested in purchasing any of the GLEEmade products I'm showing you guys today, feel free to order them off of Amazon. Whoops. Of course, I just dropped that. Feel free to order them off of Amazon, or you can absolutely order them on my website, GLEEmade.com. So we're going to generously apply all across the hairline. We're not going to worry about baby hairs right now. We're just going to apply the edge control all over our hairline. This is where the leave out is. I did a flip over quick weave for this style. So we are just going to generously apply edge control all over the leave out area. And then we're, oops, ooh, my brush is broken. I need to get another bristle brush. I love me a bristle brush. Oh, my little butterfly decal is getting caught in my hair. Oh. For your natural hair? Yeah, I didn't do any eyeshadow. I don't do a lot of eyeshadow these days. Yeah, I love the GLEEmade edge control for my edges. Sometimes I'll use it to gel up, half down, but I don't typically use it as like a full-on hair gel. I tend to just use it for the perimeter of my head. But like I said, when I do a half up, half down, I will use it as a gel for my half up, half down. But rarely do I use it for like a full-blown gel for like a full-blown ponytail. I typically will use a gel and then I'll go back. Oh, my Amazon package. I think my Amazon driver just pulled up. I have a package coming. I don't know about y'all, but I get so excited when I see my Amazon driver pull up. All right, so now that we have the perimeter situated, we are going to just grab, oh, this thing is so dirty. Oh my gosh. We're going to literally just grab a headband, any headband, it doesn't matter. And literally just tie it in the back. Ooh. Grab this headband, tie this bad boy in the back. Try not to snatch off my butterfly decal in the process. All right, and so now that that's on, push this bad boy back some. And that can just hold. Uh-oh, did I just unloose it? Y'all, the struggle is real. Not overly made up. Thank you. That's kind of the look that I go for nowadays. That's literally the look that I go for nowadays. Not to say that I'll never do the most anymore with my makeup, but a lot of times now I like a more understated look. That's definitely my Amazon driver. I thought it was. All right, let me go grab that real quick. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. Okay. Which country? US. US. That was definitely my Amazon driver. Let's see what we got. Thank you for my package. Ooh, I love my little workout sets from Ochi. Ochi has the best workout sets. Oh, this one isn't even a set. This is a jumpsuit in shade gray. This is the Ochi set I have on right now. Ochi is really good. They give you a lot of good compression, which I need. Around the waist, it gives you a lot of compression. And it's extremely comfortable to work out in. Yeah. This one has the sports bra. I love this sports bra because it has a thicker band, and the band at the bottom is also compression. So it's extremely comfortable and it just holds you in. And I love anything that holds me in. And it has a racer back on the back as well. So let's see about this one. Oh, it's gray. I already can tell it has the cups inside. I love the padding. Of course, I already lost the padding in one of mine. But I'm gonna order some extra pads. So it still has the compression. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. A lot of times when you get a jumpsuit, it doesn't have the compression in the center of the jumpsuit. And that must be the reason why I purchased this one, because it still has the compression at the stomach. I really like that's why I always get Ochi, is because the compression, and it's a good quality compression. Like you can see how tight it is, you know? And so that type of compression is what I really need, especially when I'm working out. Um love this. This is about to be fire. This is about to make me want to go to the gym today. Yeah, I like that. Um, it looks like it has the same material here in the racer back. It's a racer back. And I love that it doesn't have this scrunch butt thing. What is with that scrunch butt thing? I do not like that. I'm so glad that this does not have the scrunch thing going on. It has a little bit more reinforcement in the crotch area, and then it has the compression again around the ankles. I think this is going to be a hit. I'm definitely going to try this on and show you guys this one in another. I think I'm going to do an Amazon workout favorites video to show all of my favorite workout products. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this because my daughter is sitting here waiting. And I'm sure she wants her.
I was just going to tell you your device is asleep.
She sleep? Okay. I thought you was trying to tell me you wanted your device back. All right, so let's go ahead and separate the first section. So when I get ready to style the curls on this, there's 3 steps you always have to remember when you're rehydrating and restyling your curls. So the first step you want to remember is hydration. That's going to be your water. You always want to hydrate. The second step is always going to be moisture. Hydration is water. Moisture is leave-in conditioner. Okay, so you want the leave-in conditioner because it's going to add moisture, and the moisture is going to allow you to detangle and to lock in the water. Okay, water isn't going to lock in by itself. You need something to help you lock it in. A leave-in conditioner is going to lock in moisture and also going to help with detangling. And then the third thing you want to remember is hold, right? So you want hydration, that's water. You want moisture, which is your leave-in conditioner, and you want something that's going to hold your curls so you don't have to keep doing this every single day. Once you put a good mousse in there, it's going to hold your curls for about 3 to 4 days, as long as you wear your bonnet at night, and then you won't have to detangle but twice a week, once or twice a week. So those are the steps you want to remember, and you want to use all those steps when you are styling your curly wigs, weaves, bundles, or even your own curly natural hair. Those are still the same steps for your own natural hair as well. So we'll start with our hydration. I have to go. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you as well. Thank you for coming in. So the water is first. Then we're going to use our Fenty Beauty, the Water Boy. This is a reparative leave-in conditioner and detangler. It smells so good. Whew, it smells so good. Like, I can't even tell you guys how good this smells. Rihanna products are always great. Like, she just outdoes herself with her products. She does a great job. But something about her hair care products, whew, baby, they are just so good. Then you're gonna want to start detangling. Detangling always starts from the ends of the hair. and you work your way up the length of the hair. And you see the curls are already starting to pop. And we haven't even put our holding product in it yet. If you find it hard to get through the hair, that means you either need more moisture or you need more hydration. Usually it's hydration. Usually it's hydration. So usually you're going to go for more water. That's what I typically do. Curls already starting to come together. Looking beautiful. And way better than they were looking before. Dry, rough, frizzy, tangled up. This is automatically going to start getting your curls back to life, getting them more bouncy, and you can just see the difference immediately. Now, remember, this is a quick weave, so we don't want to pull too much on the hair. It's only being held in by glue. This is not a sew-in. Okay, so if this was a sew-in, we could go even further up. But, you know, a quick weave, you don't want to add water to the top of your quick weave. Then your tracks will start to slide. Okay, so now we're going to just stop right about here because we don't want to add moisture to the top and the roots of our quick weave. Now we're going to use our GLEEmade styling mousse. We're going to go ahead and start from right about at the top, work our way down on both sides, applying that onto the length of the hair and making sure we concentrate at the bottom as well. You don't want to miss the ends of the hair. And we'll go again with our dimming brush. The dimming brush is key, okay? If you don't have this brush, hey, I have been so good. Oh my gosh, Latara, how are you, sweetheart? Hey, thank you so much for coming in the live. Thank you for watching. Oh my gosh, hey. So, yes, you want to make sure you're using a dimming brush. This brush makes all the difference. I could grab different brushes and show you the difference that each brush makes. But this particular brush is called a dimming brush. And this is what you're going to do, what you're going to use to get your curls popping, juicy, coily, you know, and just have that really juicy look. If you want that look, you have to grab a dimming brush. And this one is available on Amazon. What's up, Latara? Oh my gosh, it has definitely been a hot minute. It would definitely be good for your natural hair as well. Dimming brush works wonders on your natural hair as well. On my natural hair, I use my dimming brush in the shower when I'm detangling. Like, I'll shampoo, I won't do too much detangling, but when I apply my conditioner, I always go in with my dimming brush on my natural hair, and you will be shook at how much curls you have popping out. Literally in the shower, they will start popping and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I don't have naps, I have curls. although I hate that word. I don't like that word, naps. But you will literally be shook. Like, those coils will start popping off. Okay, so again, we're using our Fenty. We're starting with the same process, repeating it over and over again. Repeating the process. Hydration, which is our water. Moisture, which is our leave-in conditioner. That one is Fenty Beauty leave-in conditioner. Then we use our dimming brush to detangle. Start our detangling process at the tips of the hair. You only want to start your detangling process at the ends. And with a nice dimming brush or a wide tooth comb, this bad boy is tangled up, y'all. But you want to get through those knots. It's curly hair, so it's going to get knotted. You know, curly hair is high, what do you call it? High maintenance hair. because it's just like our hair. Trying to find out the right products for my curls, honey. Don't I know it? Aren't we all? I feel like every 2 months I'm changing products for my natural hair. But I will say I have been using Olaplex for a very long time. It's one product that I have stuck with probably for the last almost going on 2 years. Ever since I moved into this house. So yeah, we've been in this house for going on, yeah, it's been 2 years already. April was 2 years. So I started using Olaplex when we first bought this house. And oddly enough, I'm still using Olaplex to this day. So I would highly recommend Olaplex, which is a great. Then we're gonna add our GLEEmade styling mousse. Now that everything is detangled, run that from the top all the way down. Smooth it down, and then use the dimming brush to get them curls popping. And you just want to kind of twist the brush and get those curls popping. Look how juicy they come out. So nice. I never get tired of that. Woo! Yes, honey. Yes. Okay, look at that. Compared to this, big difference. Big difference. We're cutting down on frizz. We're defining our curls. Love, right? Fire. Fire. Okay. So, and you don't have to take too smaller sections. Small sections, large sections, it doesn't really matter the size of the sections. As long as it's not pulling on your scalp too much when detangling. You don't want it pulling. Again, this is not a sew-in. This is a quick weave. So this is being held in by glue. So you don't want to start pulling your tracks out. But if you have a sew-in, I would still not pull too much, because a sew-in is still connected to your hair and your braids and your scalp. So even still, even with a sew-in, I wouldn't want to do a whole lot of pulling. I would also do this in the shower. You can also do the detangling part in the shower, especially if it's a sew-in. With a quick weave, you don't want to wet your quick weave from the root. You can wet it from the length of the hair, but you don't want to wet it from the root, because then your quick weave will slide out. And you don't want your hair, your bundles on the floor. But let me slide over this way a little bit. I really like how the lipstick came out. I'm surprised, because I was concerned that the gloss on top was going to mess up the look, but I think the makeup came out nice. And I don't even have any false lashes on or any eyeshadow. This is a very no makeup look. But it came out nice. All right, so remember, we are going to start by detangling the ends, working our way up the length of the hair. Yes, please come back next time, Jenny. Absolutely. Come back next time. Thank you for watching. You know what? You can just enjoy it with us, girl. Just enjoy it with us. Thank you. Yes. You know I love me some juicy curls. I love me some juicy curls. So we're going to just get through this detangling, and then when we put our mousse in, we're really going to make our curls pop with that mousse. Okay, but now that we can get through it all nicely detangled, now we're going to go back with our mousse. Get that mousse in there. We don't want to add too much water to the roots. If this is your own hair, or if this is a wig, or if this is a sew-in, you can go all the way up to the roots. But you know, this is a quick weave, so I don't want to add any moisture where the glue is. Look at that. And this dimming brush is going to give you that beautiful, juicy, coily look that we are looking for. That's exactly what we are looking for. Okay. Look at that. Gorgeous. And we are going to use our diffuser brush to ensure that these curls set like this, because not only do you want them, the detangle is smooth. Yes, so it's the products that you're using. Remember, you want to use high quality products that work and do the task at hand, okay? So the task at hand that we need completed, okay, let's section this little last part off. When you have the right tools and the right products, the job is much easier. So remember your steps when you want a good detangle for your curly extensions. You want to hydrate. That's always water. Hydrate first, and that's how you're going to get an easy, smooth detangle. This with your natural hair, with your curly bundles, with anything you're doing, your child's hair, your son's hair, your husband's hair. You want to start with hydration, then moisture. Moisture is going to be that detangling product, that moisture locking product. It's usually a good leave-in conditioner, okay? This one is by Fenty Beauty. I only just recently started using it, but I swear by it already. Such good quality, smells amazing, and you see the proof. You see the proof. The detangle process is so easy, and you see how it's just locking in. Locking in, okay? You see, it's holding the hair where it's supposed to be. It's holding that moisture. It's shine. The shine is there. It just does a great job. Highly recommend. Get those tangles out. Start from the bottom. It's also about technique, right? We want to start at the tips of the hair, work our way up slowly, continually detangling, and using the right brush. The dimming brush is perfect for this. Yep, hydration, moisture, hold. Exactly. You got it. Hydration is your water. Moisture is your leave-in conditioner. Hold is your styling mousse. Absolutely. You got it. You got it. And again, you know, you would go closer up to the roots. I'm just trying to steer clear of that. I don't want no track sliding out. I don't want none of these tracks sliding out. So now that that brush is running through smooth, no snags, no tangles, now we can add our mousse. And this is going to make those curls really start to pop, give them that juicy, nice, soft hold. And we're making sure we're doing the all around the hair, the front and the back of the hair, both sides, and all the way down to the ends of the hair. If you guys have questions, please do not hesitate. Okay, and the GLEEmade Styling Mousse is available on Amazon as well as my website, as well as TikTok Shop. It's also available in TikTok Shop if you guys want to grab it from there. I'm still learning how to use TikTok, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm not even mentioning TikTok Shop. It is available on TikTok Shop as well. Hi, JJ. All right. Yeah, I gotta learn TikTok. I'm like, I low-key need help. I have 3 platforms going at one time, and I'm doing all this by myself, y'all. All of this by myself. I will be 40 years old in July, and I'm like, baby, I am too old to be doing all of this by myself, learning new platforms. Like, honey, I'm 40. I don't have time to be learning how to use TikTok. But I'm trying. This is me trying. Trying not to be set in my ways. Trying to get with the times. Even though TikTok is not even something new. It's old at this point, but it's still new to me. It's still new to me. The young people know TikTok. All right, so I might have sprayed that a little too close to the roots. Oh well. My hands getting so slippery. I gotta use my body to. My hands getting all slippery. Okay, and this the last piece. I saved this piece for the last piece. Oops, my butterfly getting caught in the hair because I kind of want this piece to come over. This is like the flip over. Remember, this is a flip over quick weave. So that's why I saved this last piece. Child, I'm trying. I'm trying. I am absolutely trying. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and detangle. So we start with our hydration, that's our water. Then we move, whoops, oh, I don't wanna catch the one I already did. See, now it's starting to get harder because everything is done now. You don't wanna start snagging it. Start with our water, that's our hydration. Then we go with our moisture, our leave-in conditioner from Fenty Beauty. And that's available at Sephora and Ulta. It's also on my TikTok and my Amazon store as well as my YouTube. Okay. And now we can grab our mousse. Whew. My hands are so slippery. I can't even press the pump button. Right. Struggling. Struggling. But this is the last piece. This is what they don't tell you about going live. At least in a video, you can edit out all them little struggly parts. Like, ooh, y'all. But live, it's no edits. It's no redos. Y'all get to say the good, bad, and the ugly. Yes. I do remember Velvet Rope. I sure do. All right, there we go. Last piece. Okay. Last piece. Ooh, y'all, look at the hair. The hair is herring. The hair is herring. We don't want to do too much at the top because we don't want nothing to go wrong. So now what we're going to do is grab our Revlon diffuser. Because as much as I would like to just let this air dry, we got stuff to do. We don't have time to be walking around with wet hair. So what we're going to do, we're going to plug in our diffuser. We're going to plug in our diffuser. We're going to put the diffuser comb on, or diffuser attachment, I should say. And we are going to put it on warm. We don't want it on hot. We're going to put it on warm, and we're going to put it on low. And just gently place the curls. Give them a second to kind of feel the heat, and then move to another section. Same thing. Just give them a second to feel the heat and then move to another area. And I like to start off on low because I don't want to disturb the curls too much. As the hair starts to dry, you can turn up the speed onto higher. But let me get more in the center of the screen. But while it's on low, I like to keep it on low while it's still really, really wet. Like, because the hair is pretty much soaking wet right now. and just kind of place it in there. Now my nails are kind of snagging up the hair, so if it comes out a little frizzier than normal, that may be why, because my nails are kind of, these little flowers are kind of snatching up the hair a little bit. But typically when you do this, the hair will come out with a lot less frizz. Your your curls will set, and they'll stay a lot longer when you use a diffuser, and they will dry with almost no frizz at all. They'll just set in place nicely when you use the diffuser. I never used to use the diffuser, but I absolutely love the diffuser now. It's perfect. And you can also kind of just put it, you don't want to only just diffuse the ends, you want to diffuse the middle as well, because you want all of it to kind of set. So you kind of want to diffuse the middle too. And I kind of usually like will grab it a little and then kind of press it up. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know, some days you get a little down. You start questioning like, is what I'm doing even making a difference? Am I doing all this just, you know, like, is it really doing what I'm thinking it's doing? But I hope, I always try to hope, like, if I'm just helping even one or two people just to get away from the thoughts of their day and to just have a moment to, you know, just think about self-care, then I definitely feel like it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. You know, I've been on social media creating content for going on 10 years. And it's been such an awarding. It's been such a rewarding time for me in so many different ways. I've learned so much. I've gotten so many opportunities to do things I never would have done without having started, you know, if I had never started creating content and, you know, just following a passion that I've always loved. You know, I've always, thank you. Yeah, like I've always had a passion for hair. I remember even back in the day, like my friends would go to the beauty supply store and they would literally call me from the beauty supply store and be like, remember when you had that ponytail in last month? Like, what hair did you use for that ponytail? Or remember when you had that updo with those finger coils? Like, did you use a curling iron for that or did you use your fingers? And like my friends would literally do that. And, you know, I never thought anything of it. You know, I never thought anything of it. I just thought like, oh, you know, I just like doing hair and people just like the styles that I do and they think the way that it came out nice. But then I started thinking like, if people are really like hitting me up when they're trying to decide what to do with their hair, like maybe I could share this, you know, with more people. And then like when my friends ask me, oh, what was that style you did 3 weeks ago with that quick weave? I could be like, girl, go to my channel, it's on my page. And that's low-key kind of how I was thinking, is like when my friends are asking me what to do in a beauty supply store, what to buy, or how to create a style that I had created before, you know, I would be able to show them, you know, point them in a direction where they can literally get a step by step. And then it just turned into so much more. Gotta step up. No, girl, baby steps. Baby steps to stepping up your hair game. It is a process. Like I said, I have been doing my own hair since the age of 10. And I'm about to be 40. I've been doing my own hair for 30 years. So I've been doing my own hair for a long, and I'm talking about exclusively doing my own hair. I could tell you certain periods of my life when I went to the salon, but that's very few far and in between. I'm so glad you subscribed too. I'm so glad. Oh, no shade about what? I don't even know. What was no shade? I have to go back because I didn't see. And their natural hair. I do. Yeah, you have to go back on my channel. So many of my lives is just my natural hair, silk press, roller sets. Like I do my own hair as much as I do wigs, weaves, braids, ponytails. Like if you go on my lives, most of my lives are just me styling my own natural hair. You see what my natural hair looks like. Yeah, and all the things I do with my natural hair. I curl it, silk press it. I trim my own. I do everything for every aspect of my hair. My own hair, my wigs, my weaves. I do every aspect of it myself. I cut my own hair into my own hairstyles. Yeah. So you'll see a lot of my natural hair on my lives. If you just click where it says lives, like it's got to be 20 of them of me just doing my own hair. So no, I don't take no offense to that. I wear my own hair as much as I wear a wig. Hi from the Philippines. No, I didn't feel no shade. You know what's so funny? Anytime I'm on live or on social media, like all emotions like are drained out of me. Like I don't connect anything that's said on the internet with like an emotional like reaction, especially if it's negative. Like I don't connect anything said to like a negative emotion. So yeah, that would never, you will never have to apologize for anything, on my lives, because I don't do that. People come and say anything, and I will absolutely entertain it as long as it's a real thought, a real question. I will absolutely entertain it. Now, if it's just nonsense, I just don't entertain it. But I don't connect it to somebody trying to be shady or anything like that. Very informative. Thank you. That's what I try to do. I definitely try to inform. That's the goal. You know, definitely try to inform because, like I said, I started this channel to just help people, who were in a bind, need a quick style, or just need to save money and need to do their hair themselves. Even someone who has gone to the stylist their whole life may encounter a time in their life where they need to be able to do their own hair. And I truly believe that when you are empowered to be able to do your own hair, it's like a superpower. It's like a superpower. It can literally change everything about you. It can change, it can pull you out of depression. It can make you want to be outdoors. It can make you more confident to meet people, make friends, find a relationship, get closer to God, like get closer to your children. Styling your kids' hair is such a spiritual connection to your child, and your family, even your mother, your grandmother, as she starts to age. Like, there will be times in our lives where we cannot sit in a beauty parlor. And that's just the reality. Absolutely. 100% agreed. 100% agree. A lot of times we go into beauticians that aren't even licensed, We don't know what they're using, what type of spirit they have on them, what they're imparting into our skin, our scalp, you know. And so to be able to do your own hair is truly a blessing, and a blessing to the people around you. And so you see how quickly our hair is drying and it's not becoming frizzy. Now, of course, mine is going to have a little more frizz at the top. Again, I'm not able to get to my roots the way I would like to because, again, this is a quick weave and we don't want the hair sliding out on the floor. But you can definitely see where I was able to do every step of the process, and the curls are holding together very nicely and without a whole lot of frizz. Now the hair is about 60% dry, so not fully dry yet. But what I think I'm gonna do is take this scarf off. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like how this came out. This is coming out really cute. Definitely no complaints on how this is coming out. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. So our own hair is laid down. You really can't even see too much of what's going on with my own hair. And that's what we want. Just that seamless flip over look. Whoops. You slide forward. Okay. Loving this look. All right, so now that we have the hairs laid down, I'm looking out the window. I'm getting so distracted because my window is open. It's so rare that oh, that one has makeup on it. I don't want to use an edge brush that has makeup on it. Like, it's gonna transfer. Let's see if we can find a brush, an edge control brush that doesn't have makeup on it. Oh no, that's not edge control. I mean, an edge brush. Here's an edge brush. And we're just gonna swoop a little piece of baby hair because it wouldn't be. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm loving the outcome. I'm loving the turnout. I don't even have no lashes on today. I don't even have any lashes on today, I should say. Any. So we'll just do a little baby hair swoop right here. Just to give it that effect, y'all. You know we need that. You know we need that effect. We need that effect. Pull that part back. And just do a little slight something. Pull this back. I almost wish I had like a little hair clip or something. I would almost like to leave this part back. And there we go. It's cute. It's cute, y'all. It's cute. It's cute. I like. Just that little hint. I feel like my widow's peak is curling up. Y'all, I got a widow's peak. And that one little hair was curling up. Gotta get that under control. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. I like it. And again, it's not 100% dry, but I don't want to hold y'all because we've been on here for 2 hours. So I don't want to hold y'all no more. But as it gets more and more dry, it's going to get more and more full. Right now, it's about 70% dry. But look at these curls. The curls are popping. The makeup is very simple yet natural, and I definitely love it. If you guys like the lips, it is GLEEmade, GLEEmade, and this is in color Sweet Berry and Grape Twist. All right. And I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys are following and are subscribed because I'm gonna go live again probably tomorrow for the holiday. The kids want to go to the pool. You know, it's the first day of the pool. I don't feel like it's going to be warm enough for the pool, but you know, you can't tell kids nothing. They'll be in that pool if it's 20 degrees outside. It's the first day for the pool. But yeah, so we'll see. We may end up going live from the pool. Either way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Amazon viewers. Thank you, TikTok viewers. Thank you, YouTube viewers. Subscribe, like the video, share the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.